Hello everybody and welcome to That's Football. This is That's Football and you're very welcome for this Champions League watch along. It's a tradition. You can't just ignore it because you don't want to watch it. I'm sure there's a lot of people like myself who don't want Man City to win tonight, but there's a lot of people like myself that know that Manchester City are the favourites to win tonight. So, look, it's going to be an interesting watch. I think there's an 80% chance that Manchester City end up winning this game, but we live in hope. And, well, some of us don't. Some of us will want Manchester City to win. Us doesn't want them to win. Before I get into all that, though, let me just show you that Man City become dangerous. Bernardo Silva on the right-hand side. Oh, I tell you what, I thought he'd scored there. Cut in and had a shot. First attack and your heart's in your mouth. They had De Bruyne on the overlap as well. It was very close by Bernardo Silva. Actually, it probably wasn't that close, but he could have been closer. It's got nothing to do with anything. Lautaro Martinez, Dzeko or Lukaku, says Bog. I don't care as long as one of them score. Inter on the attack here. He's took a heavy touch there. Cross will come in though. Oh, headed away by Diaz. I'd love Inter to score. I hope Inter wins just to laugh at the guy who got a City treble tattoo, says Ruba. Well, look, that attack by Inter there was better than anything United really did in the whole game last week. I come from Lincolnshire and I support Liverpool, says Rachel. And got my A-level exam on politics and maths, says Ben. Yeah, I'm not an idiot, Ben. Watch Gaelic football and hurling over the summer while United are off. Look up David Clifford for Kerry if you want to see class, says Sean. Here's Haaland, straight at Anana. That was a chance. I half expected it to see it hit the back of the net. Still there. Rodri to Grealish in the box. Puts a cross in. Headed away. Mark, thoughts on Saliba? Best defender in the world. Signing a 4-year deal. Yeah, I mean, that he's got to be hurt. He's got to be hurt, De Bruyne, to be coming off. Don't know what it is. I wouldn't come off. I wouldn't come off. So, big moment in the game. 35 minutes. De Bruyne comes off. Phil Foden comes on. I think in some ways that might not be a problem for Man City because they've got so many players that can step in. Tom, welcome to the Members Club. Could it be tactical, says Div? No, he's definitely injured. Mark, do you see how important a ball-playing goalkeeper is to beat City's press and allow Inter to press, as Casper? Half-time, Arsenal are much better than this Inter team, and City made it look easy versus them. What's going on, says the Football 212. Every game's different, mate. Every game's different. I don't think that City played very well against Man United last week. But they got the job done because Gundogan scored a couple of goals and United were switched off. Are City feeling the pressure a little bit? Maybe. It's a big moment in their history. Are Inter using their experience and making it difficult for them? Yes. I think so far, Inter are doing a really good job. But the big problem is, I still think that this is Man City's game because it's 0-0. And if I was Pep Guardiola, and God, Pep Guardiola doesn't need to take advice from me or you or anybody. But if I was Pep Guardiola, I'd be reasonably happy. I'd give him a kick up the arse, but I'd say, come on, you're playing like they've got a chance. They're working hard, but they're not causing us any problems. They've caused us no problems at all. Haaland's had a shot. Bernardo, you could have scored. We've just got to keep going. Keep our heads up. Keep going. Keep probing. We'll get the penalty. We'll get the free kick. We'll create the chance, and we'll win the game. We're playing well defensively. They're not getting in. They're not getting at us. We've got options from the bench if we need it. We keep going, and at some point the goal will go in. And that's what I think. That's what I think Pep will be saying at half time. What's happened here? Lautaro Martinez. Oh, he went for goal and Edison was there and I don't think the shot was on. I think the square was on to Lukaku and he's saying, why didn't you square it to me? And now it's City and it's Foden. and he's won a free kick, and he's going to get booked. And it's Barella who gets booked for a foul on Foden. And Barella's fuming because Martinez should have squared it to Lukaku, and that was probably the chance of the game for Inter. Well, they're going to show this for the foul on Foden. It was a foul. It was a foul. It was a yellow card. Bernardo Silva with the pass. Akanji makes the mistake. And Lautaro Martinez... I mean, it wasn't easy to square it, but he's got to try and find a cutback. Because you're not going to score past the keeper from there, are you? Watched your show from Dublin in the membership channel. Loved it. Absolutely. Slips him in. And that's the goal. Rodri. There it is. It's been coming. And Rodri has scored for Manchester City. It felt like it might be coming. I think that might be it. I think that might be it. Just that, I said it at half time, there'll be that one moment that they get, and there it was. There's nothing Inter can do about it. There's nothing in the build-up that's going to help for VAR, I'm afraid. I think Man City were... Bernardo Silva there just picks up the space. Yeah, there's nothing you're going to do there. I mean, should an Inter player be throwing their body in the way here? Yeah, they're all a bit static, aren't they? I think somebody's got to throw their body in the way of that. There's nothing Onana can do. It's a good finish by Rodri. I think Inter needed to score first. I do. I don't see them coming back now. I don't see it. Oh my God! How have Inter not scored there? How the fuck have they not scored there? It's just not gonna be one of those. It's gonna be one of them nights. How have they not scored there? What a chance. I don't even know how it doesn't go in. I think Lukaku blocks DeMarco. What is going on here? Cross comes in. Dumfries with the header. DeMarco, good save, hits the bar, and then Lukaku gets in the way. Fucking hell. That's it. Football was a great game while it lasted, says Joseph. DeMarco hits the bar, and then he goes to head it again, and he heads it straight at Lukaku. I don't think you can't blame Lukaku there. They're the only team in the world at the moment that's capable of doing what they're doing, which is just dominating. Great turn by Foden. Oh, you know what? In fairness, he nearly scored one of the great Champions League goals there. The spin was fantastic. It opened up for him. If he'd have scored that, that would have gone down in football history, really, because that would have been the goal that won the treble. It was a great turn by Foden, and he just didn't get the finish right. I think there's two ways of looking at this. One, as a United fan, which I am and many people are, we blew it. We blew it last week. Our players didn't turn up. So if you're feeling disappointed and dejected, last week was when I sort of realised this was over, and our players just didn't bother. So, you know, that's why I was so frustrated when we lost. The other way of looking at it is, if you don't give a shit about the treble, is this Man City side winning the Champions League for the first time in their history with Pep, and, you know, 3 Premier League titles in a row. FA Cup, Champions League, Premier League. When's it going to stop? When does it end? You know, it's road. The Arsenal team that we beat in '99 to the title and the FA Cup had just won the double. The Arsenal team that you beat to the Premier League didn't even get in the Champions League. So I think it was a lot harder for Manchester United, but it's irrelevant. It's absolutely irrelevant. The reality is you're going to win a treble and you should just enjoy it, because you're not winning an award for the best treble, because that's not up for grabs, but you're going to win a treble. And if you're spending tonight, I shouldn't be giving Man City fans advice, but if you're going to win this treble, which it looks like you are, the last thing, how the hell has Lukaku not scored? How the fucking hell has he not scored? How? How? That's all I can say. We've not even seen the replay. How has he not scored? They should have scored. Name on the treble. Name on the treble. Here it comes. He's got half of an empty goal to aim at and he heads at the foot of the keeper. That's one of the worst mists I've ever seen. That's just like watching horror. But I will concede that off the line by Edison. And that should be it. And he's blown the whistle. Manchester City win the treble. They win the Champions League. They complete history. And, you know, it is what it is. I expected it. It is what it is. Money can't buy you love, but it can buy you a treble. And on that bombshell, I'll leave you to it. Grealish is crying. Mate, it's not that big a deal. You bought it. It's not... You've not done it with Villa. Rodrigo's crying. Yeah, you've not done it with some Spanish club. Edison's crying. Yeah, you bought it, lads. Well done. Thanks for watching. I'm off.